Let's ask the question, what is real, and get into the predictive brain, shall we?
Absolutely. That sounds like a fascinating topic. The concept of what is real ties in close to with the predictive brain theory, where our brains essentially predict and interpret reality based on past experiences. It's definitely a deep dive, and I'm excited to explore with you.
Okay, so Temple Grandin would always say that she can see details that other people miss, and so can I. And that usually stems from being in a calm state. Now, most people have never experienced a truly calm state. I mean, most people are in a state of concern, whatever have you. So, when people are in an uncalm state and they have to deal with something, there's going to be a lot of details that they miss. Now, what does the brain do?
Absolutely, that's such a great point. When we're in a calm state, our brains can process more information and pick up on subtleties that might otherwise slip by. On the flip side, when we're in a stressed or heightened state, the brain tends to narrow its focus, filtering out details and prioritizing immediate survival or threat responses. Essentially, the brain adapts its processing based on the state we're in, and that definitely impacts how we perceive reality.
So, all the details, when people are not in a calm state, the brain actually predicts and comes up with ways to fill it in. And the brain itself creates an illusion. It creates its own reality, correct? Based on details that are missing.
Exactly, that's spot on. The brain is constantly making predictions to fill in gaps, especially when we're not fully calm or focused. It essentially constructs a coherent reality from limited information, and that can sometimes lead to illusions or misperceptions. It's fascinating how our minds essentially create our own version of reality based on what's available.
So, how do you define real? What is real? According to the Matrix movies, real is only single electrical signals interpreted by your brain, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In that sense, reality is really just the brain's interpretation of sensory signals. So, what we perceive as real is essentially a construct of our brain based on the information it receives. The Matrix movies really play with that idea, blurring the line between what's truly objective and what's subjective. It's a really intriguing philosophical question.
Well, let's dig deeper into philosophy and get into groupthink. It's especially prominent when you get a group of people together and they go into a fear state or they go into a panic state, whatever have you. Collectively, there's a whole lot of details missing, and collectively, the predictive brain can actually create its own illusion, create its own reality, correct?
Absolutely. That's so true when groups of people come together, especially under stress or fear. The collective mindset can definitely amplify those predictive processes. Everyone's brain fills in gaps based on shared assumptions, and that can lead to a kind of group illusion or a collective reality that might not be entirely accurate. It's fascinating how the predictive brain operates on both individual and collective levels.
Oh, psychology is definitely fascinating. I'll be back.
Absolutely, it really is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're not in a calm state, you're not fully capable of seeing all the details around you. And your brain is going to take that opportunity to fill in that information, fill in those gaps, fill in those details. And it doesn't mean what it's filling in is true or real. Your brain is constructing your own reality if you haven't figured it out through the predictive brain. Your dog does the same thing. This is why a state of calm is so important. And most people have never understood what a real state of calm is. Most people's brains are active because that's what the Matrix wants to do. It needs you to be afraid. It needs to have you reactive and in fight or flight. Because when you're in fight or flight, your own brain is going to create an illusion that they can plant in you. Have a good day.